Well, welcome back to Live at 5. You know, it's something all parents have to deal with, what to feed their babies. You can go store-bought, you can go organic. There's so many decisions, and here to talk with us more about that is the founder of Oh Baby Foods. You're an Arkansan, Fran Gonzalez. Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
So you started your own line of organic baby foods. When did you start this line?
I started when I was pregnant with my little girl, Lucy.
Okay.
And she's now 2 years old. And I shopped around and looked for the best options for my baby, and nothing was just good enough for her.
Yeah, I know how that is. When I had my son, I found the same thing, and so I ended up doing it out of my kitchen just for him. But you decided to create your own line so other moms wouldn't have to be faced with that dilemma.
Exactly. And I know lots of moms who like to make their own food, and they like to use locally raised ingredients, which I do. So it just saves you that extra step of having to source the ingredients, making sure they're organic and safe, and then making everything and then storing it and coming up with the recipes.
Yeah, and I know that is a concern when you look at ingredients and you hear so much these days about what people are thinking. I think your microphone is turned off. But when you look about what people are thinking is what's inside the food, you hear so many horror stories about what's actually inside formula, what's inside baby food. Talk about what ingredients are in your line of baby food.
Well, if you read the ingredients on our carton, you'll see that it's nothing but vegetables, fruits, filtered water, and herbs. For instance, the sweet potato boogie is just sweet potatoes and a little mint water because the mint helps with digestion for new eaters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it helps with circulation as well. So that's all that contains. I baked the sweet potatoes myself. I used the organic certified mint and made it and mixed it up. And this one contains spinach, green beans, and parsley because the parsley also helps with digestion.
Wow.
So this is our first level for 6 months, I recommend.
Right.
Some earlier, some later, just depends on your baby. And you know your baby's ready whenever they start really watching you when you're eating at the dinner table and they start making motions with their hand, with their mouth, and they can sit up on their own and move their head from side to side on their own.
So interesting. We actually had a pediatrician on, I think it was a week or two ago, who was talking about ideally, usually it's 4 to 6 months. You don't want to do it any earlier than 4 months.
That's right.
And I guess initially when they start eating solid foods, it's more to teach them how to eat, how to swallow, just to get accustomed to that.
Yeah, and it's a funny concept because we do it without thinking, but babies have to really learn that.
Right.
So we want to help them not only with the mechanical motion, but also with the digestion. And so this one right here contains mint as well. These are for the younger babies, and as you move up, the foods get a little chunkier because it's easier for them as they get older. Sure. And then also the flavor profile becomes a little more complex.
So your line of baby foods goes from age roughly 6 months to what age?
I recommend this one, the Sunny Day Sensation, for 10 months.
Okay, you might think I'm crazy, but my producer asked me, are you going to taste
it?
So can I taste it?
Okay, I recommend this one because this is the first one your baby will start
I've never tasted my own son's baby food. It's good. I mean, I don't know if I go out and eat it, but for baby food, it's not bad at all.
It's not bad. And it's too bad that you have to say, for baby food, it's not that bad.
No, I don't mean that at all. It's just, it's bland. It's kind of bland.
Yeah,
it tastes like sweet potatoes. It tastes like if I was just going to eat sweet potatoes without salt and butter in the way that I doctor them up.
Exactly.
So real quick, where can people find you?
We can find this at Whole Foods Market in Little Rock and in Argenta Market in North Little Rock, and then we're in Northwest Arkansas and Oklahoma.
Fran, thank you so much for coming on. And it really is not bad at all. It's just bland, which is what you want when you have a newborn eating. We've linked that website, ohbabyfoods.com to katv.com. You can get much more information and follow her on Facebook there as well. So thanks for being with us.